there, welcome to my channel. I want to walk you through how to create forms inside ConvertKit. Now, what are forms? Forms are one of the ways that you can grow your email list by giving people who have no idea who you are a lead magnet in exchange for their name and their email. And setting up forms inside of ConvertKit, it is so easy, so simple. And what I love about ConvertKit forms is that they are beautiful to look at. They're very simple and they're very, very effective. Before I dive into this tutorial, however, I want to ask you a big massive favor, and that is please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell. We publish videos 3 times a week and we publish tutorials and all sorts of good stuff to help you to grow your business, scale and make money online. So let's dive into the tutorial. The first one I'm going to show you is how to create a form. Now, when would you need a form? You create a form to embed anywhere on your website, sales page, or a web page that you host yourself. So this is for people who already have a website, a web page, a sales page, or anything like that. You use a form for that. So I'm going to show you how to create that. Then, for those of you who do not have a website at all, I'm also going to show you how to create your landing page. So let's do the form first. So go over here to create a form. Now, ConvertKit teaches you how to create 4 types of forms. The first is an inline form. So you can see if you had a blog post, for example, you can see that the wordings would be above and below, and the inline form where people put in their name and email would literally sit in the middle here as the blue bar is sitting there. Now, the next one is a modal. A modal essentially means that it's going to be some sort of pop-up and it's going to blur everything else in the background. So this is quite evasive. If you want to use that, that's completely fine. I don't mind either of them. It's completely up to you. This one is known as a slide in, and you can see that you have all your content in the middle and then it slides in on the bottom right hand corner. And then this over here, which I also like, is known as a sticky bar, and the sticky bar goes right at the top. So this is when you, let's say if you have a podcast, you have a brand new podcast episode, you want to put it up there. You're running a challenge or a webinar, you want to put your sticky bar up there so that people can begin registering for this. So I really, really like the sticky bar. Either way, it doesn't really matter which one you choose. So let's do the first one, which is in line. So once you click on that, you have various templates, right? ConvertKit is brilliant at giving you great templates. If you scroll through, you can look at all the various templates that you can use, right? But for the inline, I think this is the least intrusive one here, because you're going to be using it as part of content that already exists. So this is the one that I would choose. It's called Claire. It's very simple. So you simply click on choose here. So now that I have chosen this, all I need to do is change this around. So there's quite a few things that I want to do on this. So there's email address here. I also want to add the name. I think it's really weird to send somebody an email and it just says, hey, and that's it, right? I want it to say, hey, Pam, right? To call out their name. So only the email is showing here. So I'm going to click on this plus over here. And it's given me another field over here. So now on the right hand side, I get to select the custom field over here. So this is a custom field over here, custom field first name. So can you see now I have email address and I have first name. So let me see if I can move this around. There we go. So I want it to be first name first and then email. So now I can get those 2 pieces of information. The next thing you want to do is you probably want to change the word subscribe. I don't know about you, but I really don't like that word. If I'm going to give somebody something for free, you probably want it to say download. So I've double clicked and I'm going to type download over here. So it is now there. The next thing you might want to do is actually change the color. Perhaps blue isn't your brand color. So over here on the right hand side, I'm going to click on this blue and I'm going to select something that I think works better with my brand. So here we are. This isn't my actual brand color, but I kind of like it. So let's stick to it. Here we are. There are other things that you would change, but I wouldn't bother to change that. You definitely do want to change the form name over here so that you can recognize it. So over here, you want to click on the pencil and you want to name it whatever your lead magnet is called. So let's say I have a Facebook ad checklist. right? I'm going to hit enter, and now I have named my form. Nobody's going to see this name, by the way. This is just for you for organizational purposes. Now, there are a few things that you can do over here. You can click here to preview your form. You can also click here to embed your form, which I'll show you in a moment. And in fact, I'll get part of my tech team to actually show you how to embed that form on your website for those of you who want to follow that step. That's just a little bonus that they will slide in. Over here, you can see your reports so that when you have your form, when it's gone out, you can see how many visitors you've had, how many subscribers you've had, the conversion rate of those subscribers, etc. These are some of the things that you can do on that form. So if I click over here to content, let's go back. Oh, I didn't save it. Oh, look at me. Can you see what has happened, guys? So because I didn't save it, I've lost the changes that I had made. So please remember to save, right? Silly Pam forgot to save. So let's do that again, right? So over here, I'm going to click on first name. Let's just rejig everything really quickly. Change this to download. So this is a great lesson to remember to save all the time. All right, now I'm going to hit save over here. Okay, your form has now been saved. Now we can click around. Okay, so settings right over here. This is something you definitely want to do. The first thing you want to do is you want to change the setting over here, the general setting. And it says when a visitor subscribes to your form, there are two things you can do. You can either show a success message or you can redirect to an external page. So let's imagine you have a thank you page somewhere else, or you have a sales page that you want to take people to. You can redirect to that page here. But this is easier, right? Show a success message. You might want to change this. It says success. Now check your email to confirm your subscription. So I might say, hey, you've got it. I've sent the checklist, check your spellings, checklist to your email. Please check. Please check your email. Please check your email to get access. It's good to have you. Right, so make sure that it's something, something that represents you over here. So I have done that. I'm going to click on save again, just to be sure. ConvertKit, don't delete my stuff. Okay, so general. So domain name. So this is where you get to select your domain name. Which domain name do you want to use? So you can hit this drop down over here. And what ConvertKit have done is, because I had selected that I didn't have a domain name, what they have done is they have assigned a domain name for me. Now this isn't very pretty, but if you want to do it really quickly and get started, then just go with it. If you do have a custom domain, make sure you click over to your account settings and set up your custom domain. If you want a separate tutorial for how to do this, let me know in the comments and I will create that for you. The next thing you definitely want to do is over here on incentive. So the incentive is the thing that you are giving people. So that checklist, right? So there are two things you can do. You can either auto confirm new subscribers, and it says for auto confirming new subscribers, the danger of that is that people can give you some fake email addresses and they will be confirmed. And if you know anything about email marketing, when you start paying for it, you are paying for the total number of people subscribed. So if you have fake email addresses, you end up paying for them too. So you can either tick this or untick it and instead leave this one, which is send incentive email. So it says this will be sent once to a new subscriber to this form. If you leave this ticked as it is, you definitely want to click this, which is edit email content. So over here, you can see it has the email that I signed up with, but you want to hit the drop down to select the verified email, right? So I've now selected the verified email. You definitely want to edit the subject line over here. So I can say your checklist is here, and then you can edit this as well. So it says thanks for signing up, click the link below to confirm your subscription and you'll be on your way. So I can say thanks for grabbing the Facebook checklist. Please click the link below to download. And then over here where it says your confirm subscription, I don't like that either. I'm going to change this to download. Oh. Hold on. Confirmation button is required. Okay. So as I try to type into it, you can see that the button disappeared. So over here, ConvertKit is reminding me a confirmation button is required. Click here to add one over here. So now let me change this gently. So download. Download now. So the button is here again. It's good to have you. Pam. Here we are. So read your message. Oops, over here. Read your message and make sure that it works for you. Obviously, I'm writing something very quickly. My messages are different to this, obviously, but this is just for the sake of this tutorial. Once you've done that, scroll all the way to the bottom and hit save. Now, you have done you've added your message here. The next thing you want to do is, after confirming, what do you want them to do? Do you want to send them to a specific URL, right? In which case you can add the link over here. Or do you want to insert the download? Now, it's actually easier just to add your download here, to be honest. So you can click on download, and all you have to do is click on choose file and find whatever the download is. So let's say this is my download. I'm going to click on open. And ConvertKit is going to load it up, as you can see. So that means that when somebody grabs this, as soon as they click on that download button, they will get access to this instantly. And I'm going to hit save over here. All right, let me go back, make sure, let's see what's in advance. So it says change what's shown to return visitors who have already subscribed to this form. So what this basically means is that when somebody has subscribed to this form, if they come back again, do you want to continue showing the form to them? Do you want to hide the form, or do you want to show a custom content? I.e., do you want to say, actually, you've already grabbed this lead magnet, check your email. I tend to leave it on, continue to show the form again, because sometimes people can grab something with the, and make a mistake on their email, and so they won't get access to it. Or sometimes they can grab it and forget, right? So just show it to them again. It's completely fine. If they use the same email again, you will only see one inside ConvertKit anyway, so it's completely fine. So now we have finished with the form settings, so click on save over here. So now your form is nearly ready. We've talked about the reports over here. We've saved everything. You can actually preview your form over there. So this is what your form would look like. So imagine if you had a blog post, your blog would be above, beneath, etc. And all they will see is here. So make sure you have the title of what they are receiving and some blurb to show exactly what it is before they see this. So I'm going to hit on exit over here. Now let's look at how to embed the form. So a member of my team, Valentina, is actually going to show you how to embed the form inside one of your blog posts in a moment. But very quickly, you embed the form by going over here to embed, and you have several different options. So you can use a JavaScript, you can use a HTML script, you can actually just share the form as it is, or if you have the WordPress plugin, it's actually very, very, very easy to use that plugin to embed the form. So you can click here to download the ConvertKit WordPress plugin. If you are with Unbounce, etc., you have various options for how to embed your form. So Valentina is going to take it away and slide in this bonus for how to embed your form.
Okay, let me quickly show you how to embed your form. First, you need to go to your form and click here on embed. So you have the various options here. Let me show you how to embed it on WordPress. Just click here on WordPress, click here on copy. It means that the form is copied now. Then go to your page and just click here on this button and create new row. Then add the code section and just paste the code that you copied here. And click here on save. And that's it. You can embed this form on any page and post that you like. At the end, don't forget to click on save and publish your page or post, and that's it.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got a lot of value from that. If you don't already have a ConvertKit account, I have a link below this video that helps you to get started for free. Now, before I go, I want you to check out this full walkthrough tutorial for how I use ConvertKit and all the automations that I use. There's a bonus in there as well. So make sure you check it out and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you in my next video.